Hey, what's going on, everybody? Just a quick video. Actually, it's not going to be real quick. Of my new firearm I got a few days ago, a Saiga 223. So what I got it chambered for is 223 Remington. Here's some of the Russian markings. And I was actually fortunate I got mine with the dimples, you know. I guess some people said that theirs didn't have the dimples in it. But anyway, there's that. And I guess this was actually, in case nobody didn't know, I think it was another importer that imported them, and I guess maybe some other companies actually got the rifle somehow, and they took off, you know, kind of marked theirs off, and then there were another importer that said it was their importation rifle, I guess. I could be wrong on it. Don't quote me. I really didn't look up on that, so. But that's just my 2 cents. But as you can see, here's another one. So that's what I'm thinking. Like they just this company ended up get a hold of them, or had gotten a hold of them, and they just, you know, put their you know, markings on there. But whatever. I really don't know the whole story in it, but yeah, these are the this is as close to a Russian AK you can get. You know, every single part on here, as far as I know, is 100% a Russian made. I even think the furniture is also. This rifle is not and does not have to comply with 922R compliance because when they brought it over, they brought it as a sporting hunting rifle, which those type of guns you don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. But when you start to put the so-called assault rifle features on it, like a muzzle brake, that's why this says a muzzle brake, bayonet lug, of course, too, high capacity magazines, of course this isn't, pistol grip, you know, more of a tactical or combat and stock, you know, I guess you want to say, and just some of the stupid things that they classify as an assault rifle. They basically, what I say is they assault rifletized it in a way. You know, they got rid of all those features, but so that's how they were, you know, able to get it in here into this country without worrying about compliance parts and issues and stuff. And of course, with this type of stock, since it doesn't technically have a pistol grip, they move the trigger guard and you know, the trigger guard back and everything. But anyways, and all that, and also the trigger assembly too. And so of course, what I'm going to do, just like what most people did, is, or have done, I'm going to go ahead and do the conversion on it. I'm going to move the trigger guard. Well, actually this whole plate comes off, and put a new trigger guard forward, trigger forward, you know, pistol grip here, and then this stock, which is a, of course it's not US made, it's a Bulgarian manufactured, you know, stock, very, very nice quality. And also the lower handguard here too, also nice quality with the heat shield and everything. In the Bulgarian too. It's in a plum color. I mean, it kind of looks like black here, but in certain lighting conditions you can tell it's plum. It's more of like a darker plum. I was gonna get the OD green, you know, stock set, but I think I changed my mind, and I'm going to just try to do this rifle as cheaply as possible with the conversion, because I don't want to end up spending, you know, money where I could have bought an arsenal. So I'm trying not to do that. And even if it does get pretty close to that arsenal price, you know, a couple $100 with everything, well, at least, you know, it's fun and something I can do myself and see, look what I did to it, you know. And I don't know. I mean, of course, it won't be, you know, near that price, because they're, you know, in the $800 range, and this gun was like you know, 40 something, which tax and everything out the door, but it was like $419 or something. I forget exactly, somewhere around there, you know, and then with, of course, tax. But actually, how I got this is that unfortunately I had to sell my Glock 23, my medium 40 caliber Glock. I hated to do that, but you know, I just have my USP, you know, 40 compact, and I said, you know, I don't need another 40 compact. I mean, that's just me, and I just really love the H&K. and so I said I'm just gonna go ahead and sell it and use the money on there. And I already have another Glock, so my 27. So it just didn't really get any use anymore, and I just said, it's just time to part ways with it. And since they're trying to ban the Saiga 12 gauge shotguns, I'm afraid that they're gonna go for actually quit importing the Russian Saigas, and I'm figured, well, hey, I better get one while I can in case if they decide to do a stupid thing and get rid of these guns. So so that's why I said I'm gonna go ahead and get it. And of course, I was tired of having bad luck with Century Arms rifles and stuff, which these ones actually are pretty good though. Never had a problem with this one or this one, but I just said, what, I'm just gonna get a good quality AK. And what better way to get one that's an actual Russian one, and be cheaper than the cheap Walter Ted. And it's better quality. And it's all chrome line barrel, everything, even up in here is all chrome line, and the gas block and everything. But so anyways, yeah, the reason why I'm gonna go ahead and use foreign parts for the handguards and stock set instead of getting a US made one is, again, to save money. I had this stock set, since I put the wood on my Bulgarian, I kind of had changed it with the wood and then this stock set. But I said, what, I kind of like the wood on that one. And I says, this is just laying around, and I said, well, what the hell, I'll use it. And of course I'll get a US made pistol grip. And that'll be one compliance part. With the trigger assembly, that's going to be 3. Tabco, it's the hammer, I think the disconnector and the trigger is the 3 parts. And then, so there'll be 3, and then pistol grip 4. And, and the magazine floor plate. So I'm going to also try to do the bullet guide, and so I can try to see if I can use standard 74 magazines, and then I'll try to find some floor plates US made, and if I have to, the follower to US made, and that'll be 2 other compliance parts. And and there's a website that I'll just double check, make sure it's all compliant and everything. But so that's what I'm gonna do, and I should have enough compliance parts then, and be legal. So and that way I don't have to spend the money to buy this, the handguard. And in order to actually use that kind of handguard, I will have to actually, unfortunately, get the gas tube, the top gas tube, and like it's a new production one. And also get a retainer that I have to drill through the barrel a little bit, or kind of the top part, mill it down a little bit, or grind it down. And then it has a bolt-on, piece that you'll be able to use like a traditional bracket to hold the lower handguard. And of course the gas tube assembly, it'll be kind of like that to put the top handguard on, and then I can use traditional AK handguard. So, and as far as the muzzle, I may get a gunsmith to do it, someday. But the main thing is just gonna, do this stuff, first, and yeah. So that's my plans. Of course, when I get everything all situated or whatever, I'll go ahead and make an update video on it. But so yeah, I'm gonna make it pretty cool AK. I think good quality one. All right. Well, thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave a message.